Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another manga volume review. Welcome once again, guys. It's going to be on the Shiunji Family Children, a manga that is releasing this month, or released this month through Yen Press. It is a interesting story, to be honest. Don't know how to feel about it yet. I kind of like it, but also it's a very hard situation where they're in. But before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. If you guys haven't checked out my other videos, then check them out. Also, thank you to Yen Press by sending me this copy to review for you guys. Yen Press is a great company. Check them out on yenpress.com. They release so many mangas and light novels and manhwas and webtoons and you name it on their website. So, and they also have an umbrella of other companies that they work with. So if you're looking for even beyond Yen Press, they also help other companies as well. So J Novel Club is under them now, Yen On is under them, Easy Press is under them. So multiple companies are doing a lot of good things. So give them some love. Thank you so much for this copy. It is definitely one that is outside of the genre of manga that I usually read, but still pretty much did like it. So story premises: it's a family of 5 girls, which you can kind of see there, 1 2 3 here on top, and then in the bottom these 2 are girls, and then our main protagonist is this guy, and then there's another brother who is not really the main one, but the eldest son, Arata, he's the main character. He lives amongst these 5 girls and his brother. Essentially, it's built of 2 older sisters, one who is in college, one who is in 3rd year of high school, and then him who is in 2nd year of high school with a twin sister, and then a younger sister who is in 1st year of high school with a twin brother who is the other brother, and then the younger sister who is in her last year of middle school. Now, the premises kind of starts of how he doesn't like the fact that he is brothers with 5 beauties. Everyone wants to be with them, wants to be their friend, wants to go out with them, and they're just kind of there, the brothers, and they kind of discuss it in the 1st chapter that they're just kind of there in the side, and people just approach them because they want to get to the sisters and not because they want to be their friends. Well, that kind of how it is. There's some tension, but not a lot of love tension there. And then comes the birthday of the youngest child. She's turning 15, and the father confesses to all the kids that other than the twins of the 1st year, none of them are siblings. They're all adopted. And so big bomb, and he's like, well, your mother asked me to promise not tell you guys until the youngest was 15, so here's the truth, by the way, let's continue the party. And he kind of just blows it off. Well, the volume then is composed as basically every chapter from then on is one of the girls approaching Arata and kind of having some love interest tension with him. The first one is black and white. It's the youngest kid. She's 15. He's helping her take a bath because they're siblings and she's a little girl to him, and so on and so forth. He's not really seeing her naked. She's just watching her back. But then when he's leaving, she decides to hug him and confesses that she loves him, and now they're not siblings. You know, they could potentially be something, and he's like, whoa, we're siblings, like we grew up siblings, we're still siblings, nothing's gonna happen, like you're confusing your affections, it's okay, it comes with the hormones. Then he leaves. Like the next chapter, the second oldest daughter confronts him because she overheard the conversation, and she's trying to make sure that he wasn't attracted to the younger sister, so she gets on top of him, and yeah, there's no physical changes in him, so she proves that he has no affection, but there's still tension between them two. The next chapter is the second youngest, and they kind of have just a fun day. There's not really tension amongst them. He does mention like, oh, she's prettier, but not really tension between them. She's a sport girl. She very much is just the sporty girl that in the family. The following chapter, they go out for a birthday, and he ends up with the older sister doing rides on their own, and you know, the sister saying, I'm here to protect you guys, and he has a moment with her where he protects her, and there is some tension. Like, she mocks him a lot about him being a virgin and all that, but I don't know if there's any intentions there. The chapter or the volume does end with his supposed to be twin, but is not, confessing to him. Now, they have this cute moment as siblings that no matter what happens, they're going to be siblings, right? And we see that in the fireworks scene. It's very cute. They just kind of have this like, something has to happen. There's going to be tensions, but we have to go through it, right? But at the end of the volume, like literally 3 pages later, she confesses to him and says that she loves him. And that's the end of this volume. It's so weird. I mean, I get it now, they're not siblings, but they were raised as siblings. So it's the whole context of, is it too weird or not? And I know there is definitely a group of people that are going to enjoy and love this left and right. Me, myself, I wasn't raised with siblings that weren't my siblings, but I am planning to raise or to adopt children now that my biological children are growing up. Once they grow up older, I do want to adopt kids because I know there's a need for kids to be adopted, so on and so forth. But putting that in perspective, I think like, would I be okay if my adopted kids would want to date my biological kids? Like, they're not related, but they're supposed to be raised as siblings. So that's where I'm at, right? Because I'm already married. I'm already past that whole love thing, you know. I'm not in the market, I guess. So to me, I put it more in that perspective in my mind, and I'm like, that would be weird. That would be weird for me, for my kids wanting to do that, even if they're not related to each other, like they're not biologically related. So I do realize there's a high want to this type of genre, but to me, it's a little weird. It's a good story. It's a love story, romance for sure, comedy for sure. But not my cup of tea. Putting that aside, though, on its own, it's pretty good premises and it's a pretty good story for the genre that it is. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I do think for the people that are looking for stuff like this, they're going to enjoy it for sure. So go check it out. It is on yumpress.com. Give it some love. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give my video some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And if you're watching up to this point, then subscribe, because I don't know why would you watch to this point and not subscribe. Thank you again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.